At low and moderate volumes, they stay articulate and composed, which is great for shared spaces and evening sessions. I can keep detail in body without pushing loudness. At higher levels, I hear the limits sooner than with larger passive stacks, but that is expected in this category. Within their comfort zone, they deliver a balanced and enjoyable sound that works for long daily use.
For acoustic and vocal-heavy material, these speakers have a pleasing sense of intimacy. Instruments hold their place in the mix and voices stay clear without sounding etched. I can hear enough detail to stay engaged, but the presentation remains forgiving enough for everyday streams. That balance between clarity and comfort is why I keep returning to them even when I have other options available.
Build quality looks and feels better than I expected. The cabinets have real substance, finished details are clean, and they sit in the room like intentional furniture rather than temporary gear. Once warmed up, they settle into a natural tone that avoids harshness. I can listen for long stretches without fatigue, which matters more to me than flashy first-minute excitement.
Connectivity has been practical and reliable in my daily use. Optical from the TV works cleanly, wired inputs are straightforward, and wireless playback stays convenient when I just want quick access. I appreciate that I can move between sources without rebuilding the whole signal chain. That flexibility makes these speakers feel like a central hub rather than a one-purpose device.
I also appreciate the all-in-one feature set. Built-in amplification, digital conversion, remote control, and multiple input options reduce friction every time I use them. Instead of troubleshooting separate components, I can focus on listening. That practical reliability matters more than spec sheet chasing, because it means the system actually gets used consistently rather than becoming a weekend-only project.
Out-of-the-box performance was only decent for me. But after break in time, the low end opened up and the sound became more coherent. That change was obvious enough that I would not judge these too quickly on day one. After a few days, imaging improved, bass gained shape, and the overall presentation felt much more mature and stable across different source material.
My overall takeaway is straightforward. These speakers deliver a mature, enjoyable sound with practical features that simplify daily listening. They benefit from good source material and a little patience early on, then reward that effort with stable imaging, controlled bass, and low-fatigue tuning. For me, they hit a strong balance between convenience and musical satisfaction in a real home environment.
Bass response is strong for the size, but still controlled. It adds foundation and rhythm without swallowing vocals or smearing transients. For many music styles, I can run them on their own and feel satisfied. If I want more sub-bass impact in a bigger room, adding a sub can help, but I do not feel that addition is mandatory to enjoy a full and engaging stereo presentation.
I tested these powered speakers to simplify my setup, and the convenience is a huge win. I no longer need a separate receiver and extra boxes just to get solid sound in the room. Despite the cleaner footprint, the presentation still feels full and confident. For everyday listening, that balance between simplicity and performance is exactly what I was hoping for when I made the switch.
Wireless performance surprised me in a good way. With good source files, Bluetooth playback remains satisfying and does not feel like a major compromise for casual session.